Hello and welcome back to some more BattleTech RogueTech. So, we are kind of getting back into the green. If it comes to numbers, we spent 2 million for some things, and yeah, I think we definitely should go ahead and try to make some more money. Now, I though will go ahead and to get everyone back except Anchor there, because I don't really think that I will take the fire starter out, but I will decide that. But this is kind of such a nice stopgap here that I say, hey, let's kind of keep that for there. And I think we actually will be working here for the planetary government with an assassination, Operation Orange Independence. And yeah, our believe that a Lyrian leader is present and vulnerable on the surface of Griffith. Eliminate them, and we'll leave their organization in shambles and clear the field for local government operations. The target will be relatively unguarded, and we'd like you to strike during this window of opportunity. So yeah, I'm more than happy to do so. I mean, ambush convoy, still don't think that I have enough firepower for these kind of shenanigans. And I think I leave it here very, very much at the balanced one, because, hey, 400k, which kind of goes down to 300 with the drop costs and everything, and salvage about 3 parts. Sounds perfectly reasonable and fine to me. Now, let's get these items out of here. We have the Toro, we have that, we have the Fire Bee. Ironhead, you are in the Fire Bee. We do have Smolder in the Anubis. And I think Anchor Shot was the Toro? Yeah, Anchor Shot was the Toro. We might need to get him actually to do something. The Marston and Reaper will also be on the run here. Second Lance is the Shepherd and the Corvin as usual. And we're getting a good amount of battles together here, so I'm actually quite happy about that. So let's drop down to the planet and figure out what we're up against. And we are landing here. Hillside. Commander Winter was right, the target is in the AO and only lightly guarded. Lavrian activity nearby, that's probably our target. I see this looks like a Jenner. I could be wrong. Take them out and get to the evac zone, and then we would get paid. Perfect. Years ago, it's an honor to do the same again today. Now, seeing that we are, from what I see, very, very far out, things will not be that... Well, Hunter, what do we have here? I don't really think that they will keep up. A cargo truck, a copperhead, and there was somewhere something else, I think. It could also be just this 3. Anyhow, they are here. Their support lance is up there. Oh my god. I'm just trying to figure out what would be the best way to go. We probably should go down here, go up here, get the support lance, and then swing around to get that one down here. Or around here to here. Or maybe just get 1 or 2 units to split off and take this one on. I can send the Anubis out there to take this one on while we're messing around with that one. Can I even get up here? Maybe. We will see that. We will see that. I'm trying to get somewhere, and I see you all as soon as I found someone to mush in the face. We have done 2 little steps, and apparently it is mushing in the face time. A wolfhound. Not particularly what I was looking forward to see. Anchor shot. Bring me closer. What else do we have? We have a wolfhound here. We have a centurion. Ah, yeah, that's exactly the type of enemies I would like to see here. Yeah. I am terribly sorry, but I see a Centurion, and I'm definitely not here for playing with the Centurion. Ouch. Okay, I definitely need to move that one. What is up here? A dervish. Yeah, not going to mess with that. It is time to get closer. A dervish, an enforcer. Yeah, I definitely think we should be firing here just to make things a little bit more nice for people. Now, there is the dervish, there's also the enforcer, but there is also the centurion. So I kind of think just make sure that the centurion has there his nice little surprise. So, yeah, hits in the armor. But the centurion got hit there. There comes the enforcer. I think it's time to swing them around somehow. But yeah, we will figure out how we deal with things. Let's move this one up here. There is this one. Now, fire upon the wolfhound. Or give the wolfhound a good scare by blasting the rocks around it. I'm not so sure if this was such a good idea all in all, but we will figure that out. Moving the shepherd here. We should be far enough of everyone's line of fire. But we also all know that line of fire and things like this sometimes work in mysterious ways. I do hear vehicle movement, and that means there is somewhere something I can't see at the moment. Which, again, is not particularly what I'm hoping for. That should be far enough from everything. And that hit. I'm more than appreciative of that. Close cluster. Okay, at least you're not shooting me in the back. I'm still hearing there are apparently some units. Okay, it's the wolfhound's turn. Ow. Okay, armor gets heavily damaged there. Well, not heavily, but still taking some damages there. Okay. They do not like that area down there. Fair enough. Sprint over there. Doesn't really make that much of a difference, but still. Attack the ground, I'd say around here. That should do the trick. Smolder. There should not be any mines here. They should be all in that area. Perfect. So I'd say fire open on that one. Okay, bring in the guy that might be able to even give more heat upon the Centurion there. The Derwish is moving. Heaps of shots. How bad are you looking? I maybe should have checked that before firing. That's alright. 28. Yeah, the Wolfhound makes the most sense to fire upon from this position. Okay, there is vehicles up there. Ouchen. Let me see. The Jenner is moving in. That's actually not too bad. Fire. Heatsink destroyed, structure damaged, more heatsinks destroyed. Yes, 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 I take that. Also just thinking that they come over here. So it might be also an option to mine down here. Just to take on their... to take on their reinforcements. Now let me see. 26, 12. How bad? Surefire. Ooh, another hit. Okay. Alright. Hits there. And it's hot. Kind of like the idea of sprinting somewhere to 5. Still a 5. I don't really want to open up my back towards them. Still would give me a very, very unfortunate position. think this might be the ideal option. And okay, no damage, just some other destructions there. So it's a, yeah, fire. That definitely should have made an impact there. Moving this one here. They are coming through here. Oh, great. I did fire normal ones. So, yeah. I'm great at that. Okay, I definitely messed up and by shooting normal alarms there. I am good at that. Maybe. Okay, let me see. Let's move this one up here. But give him vigilance, yes. And while I'm at this, I think the best option would be to shoot at the wolfhound. And this does hurt. I mean, totally deserved, but it does hurt. Okay, let me see. Can I get somewhere something? Oh. Perfectly fine, I take this position. Nothing there. Can this one get removed? Not particularly, but I think he's definitely not looking that good anymore. Ouch. Also moving the shepherd closer, because not opened up, okay. He goes up to stressed. Oh, okay, okay. Not that big of an option. Allies. Okay, okay, I take that. I definitely take that. I'm surprised that this one did hit out of that position, but all perfectly fine. The Reaper. Well, that's kind of the pilot's name. It's not the name of the tank or something. Would be a neat name, though. 18. Ooh, but past the Toro. Yeah, it was worth a try, but I did not try it too harsh there. Enemy turn 12. I also know that this Centurion is definitely in pain. They have all ace pilot, okay. Anchor shot. Okay, okay. Can I get you somewhere? Okay. This is a wee bit troublesome. Just like that. Now let me see, what do we have here? The Enforcer is the better option for everything, so I think firing at the Enforcer should be the thing. The Jenner is firing something. The usual thing is, don't let it be mines, don't let it be mines. It wasn't mines, perfect. And yeah, fire upon this one. And that probably has hurt. Okay, firing upon them, perfectly fine and reasonable. Move this one here, ground attack again, fire. Making sure that going through there is not that easy. Come on. A hit would have been nice there. Ooh. Hello. Would you mind talking to me? Apparently not. What are we doing with you? We're driving up here. And all in all, I think this one needs some love. Well, that is the only time for hot load there. But yeah, the pilot the head hit is definitely hurtful. Oh, you'll find the presents I left there for you. Okay. That one moved already, so... That was something big that hit the head. Okay, by now things are getting a little bit more heated. Smolder. Can we just remove the Centurion already? There we go. And we have a minus on the Centurion. Again, not a fan of that, Mr. Genero. You attack the ground. That should do something. Let's sprint over here. And let me see. Not a big difference. Those seem to be offline. Yeah, fire upon the dervish. I think that one definitely needs the love right about now. Well, I don't really think it would agree there, but... Oh, the leg is open. Fire. Well... I guess the leg is not that big in use. I don't know why the enforcer is running away. But that's fine with me, because that gives me the option here to eat up the dervish. Okay. There's some panic over there. Okay, this one runs beyond about down here. The Janner is there. There is some tanks creeping up the hill, but for the moment I just decide to run over here rather than to play there. And fire there. Okay. Okay, I'm pretty much surprised that they try to come here over the hillside. But I'm more than happy to let them. Wow. Anchor shot. You should be moving up on that enforcer, because I want this one to go somewhere, and this somewhere is definitely not into cover. Oh, look, someone found presents. That goes right into the side. If we would hit, that is, that was rather little or little kind of damage there. But they are luckily as well as hitting targets than I am. Okay. There were again some mines. Now the Marston should be firing upon this one. That was actually a pretty decent connection there. They are up here. But I guess we should soon go back and try to kind of engage the Jenner. But there is... I'm not too sure what to do with that Jenner too much. I'm still thinking to take the Enforcer out, and then we have a look what we do with the rest. That works. The Jenner is now firing upon the fire bee. You? No, I cannot jump where I want to. Would you mind giving me... There we go. I move up here. And I'm still sure that I want to paint that ground over there. No. Move this way around and say hi. That's some beastie little damage. I totally forgot I still have the LRM on hot load. Okay. I have may or may not made a wee bit of mistake there. Well. Small little mistakes happen. Move this one over here. Delta's listen to kill sounds perfectly fine. Fire. The AC is the ammo is destroyed. The heatsink is out. Okay. Supporting enemy forces are almost toast. Ow. But not really. Where are we at? Here we are, and in the back. A gyro crit. Ooh. I say that was hurtful. One landmine. There's very, very little landmines going off. I'm not a huge fan of so little landmines blowing. That one went out. Okay. Smolder. Yeah, I think for the main part we're coming back down here. Not too sure what to make with the Jenner over there, but let's think about that if it comes to that. I probably should have went around with this with Smolder and tried to get that one over there. That's just a thought. Now, with this one actually pretty close, I'm switching over to standard LRMs. And return fire. Anchor shot. Moving there. 0.9. Yeah, not particularly. What now? Just brace then if you're too hot. Okay, yeah, the LRM is slightly out of order. And park here for the moment. Yeah, this one is in panic and wow. Yeah, I don't really think they do like being there directly in the fire position too much. I'm kind of just waiting now for the enemy tanks to come over. Because that's now what will be happening. Do I want? I somehow have to. I cannot really worry too much about the Jenner down there at the moment. Okay, they definitely get some damage in there. That one's moving up. What now? There was some anti-air going on. And not particularly a friend of anti-air shenanigans. AMS shenanigans. Especially not when I'm firing them. Uh, 22... 20... Let's move a little bit closer and tell this one we are not friends. I'm not so sure if that one listened to me about not being friends or not, but looks like there was a message being sent. Move the shepherd up here on the rock. One shepherd on the rocks, fire. I'm not a friend of AMS, especially not when it targets my rockets. Stop that. Okay. Holy hell, this is going to be one of those rather drawn out ones, isn't it? Hunter Private. Wait, did you... You shot your own mech. Okay. Now with the Jenner kind of moving a little bit closer, bringing the tanks back might be a thing. I'm just thinking, getting something up here might also be an option. How is my line of sight? Yeah, less than stellar fire. Hey, I managed to hit the shepherd. Only once, though. Okay, it looks like the AMS is not that happy. Ouch. Smolder. And then moving down here. Let me see. Yeah, I definitely see you getting shot. Not for much, but enough to probably be counting as hurtful. $28.15. Fire. Not so nice. Okay, now the Jenner is getting parts of the mines. Move the fire bee away again. Just make sure that if you're moving that we actually have some effect on that one. Let me see. Enemy turn. Ouch. Okay. We did make a wee bit an oopsie and damaged our aileron. Ah, well. Doesn't mean that the large laser isn't working anymore. Okay, move this one there, that we have only one option to shoot, and fire. And they did shoot down our things again. Okay, this SRM one, definitely not friends. We are definitely not friends with this one up here. 26. Can we this time not shoot our own tank somewhere? There was still AMS action going on. Question is, how much more ammo does this AMS have? There's still landmines. You should take care of that thing down there. Yeah, I guess it's time to shred things. You shouldn't have that much options there, but again, the AMS gets denied. Which is actually quite hilarious to me, because I'm not so sure how they are doing that, because the rockets should be way faster than the AMS there. But well, what can you do, right? They are trying to deny my thunders. I'm not a fan of. Well, I know that the listen to kill are easier to hit. All of them have been taken down. I think we need to make sure that we fire with stuff that cannot be taken down. For example, lasers and MGs. Definitely works. Well, that's a bunch of misses. Now the Alex, can you now take down this? No, because you apparently shoot the mountain. Not sure what the mountain did to you, but it got properly destroyed. I mean, shot. I mean, you did something. Okay. Ooh, fire. That was perfect. There was no option for this to do anything else. I think I just found the shotgun SRM. It's probably a pirate variant. I also have no clue if that is canon, but that one down there was using it. Fire. Yeah, that now hurt. Okay, the Generous getting some counter shots. I'm also very, very surprised that there is nothing happening. You're only firing an MG. What now? Smolder. Charge. That is a lot of damage. Let's try that. I have a little bit the feeling this one is not feeling happy. Okay, happy or not, you know me? That works. I very, very, very much think I still have way too much Thunder LRMs left. we should share with this Jenner. I don't think that Jenner did like my notion to share with it. Ah, well, legs are overrated anyway. Whose turn is it? Oh, the tank is allowed to do something. I'm not too much for it, but as long as you're kind of just giving me guidance firework to where to shoot, I'm totally fine. And you also know one thing? There is no SRMs anymore. In other words, my guns are actually way more useful now. I am actually quite impressed by their inability to get rid of that bloody jet car. Okay. Fire. That wraps that up. I was definitely worried, but I think by now things are perfectly cleared up. Let's call this a wrap and see what we're getting for loot. Destroy the target and escape. Destroy supporting enemy forces. Success, 50,000. Destroy Lyrian support lance, another 50,000. And there is our ammo cost. Wow. Yeah, that was a lot, but we got about 410,000 for that. Let's see what we have here. We lost armor on all of our mechs, but only armor, nothing internal. So that is a good one. And the Corvin is, of course, back to being pristine. Armor LRM, yes, there is the LRM 10 again. Let's see what the loot table is providing us. One piece, the cow, 2 pieces there, 1 piece of the dirt. There is a whole enforcer here up for grabs. The Jenner got destroyed there. 2 pieces of the Wolfhound. Let me see if there is anything fun down here. And with fun, I mean stuff That's a nice one. Lots of heatsink. A double heatsink. Heatsink kit double. Oh my god. I would love that, but I think I'm actually going for the Enforcer. Because being ready soon to do something, swarm missiles that are the ones the Jenna was using. Listen to kill, nice option. Acid warheads, dead fire. Plus 50% to damage, range bracket, less accuracy. They are bad to shoot down. But yeah, as said, I'm grabbing the Enforcer. I mean, getting presented with a 50-ton mech like that, that is a big up from what I'm having. I'm not letting that opportunity slip. Now, let's confirm that and see what else we're getting. We're getting part of the Dervish, something of the Gallant tank. What the hell is this heresy? This heresy gets thrown out. Listen to kill and SRM ammo, listen to kill. I'm not too mad about that. Some structure, I do have more than enough of that. Bye-bye. And jump jets. Ooh. We got the Artemis one. I'm pleased with that. I'm very pleased with that. Perfect. Let's go back to the overview. I'm not going to add with the Enforcer yet. We don't have the money to build it. But it's nice to know that it's there. Because, yeah, always having the option for some mech is a good thing. Now, boss, 3 of our mechs were damaged in the last engagement. 15,000 in 4 days? I'm actually not that unhappy about that number. I thought it would be way worse. Now, let's get that started. And taking into consideration that all the other mechs, the Fire Bee, not the Fire Bee, the Anubis, and also the Firestarter took almost another 1 million to assemble them, and they were only light mechs. I'm very, very certain that this one will probably take a little bit more. But having it as an option sitting there, and as soon as we kind of have the money to say, okay, perfect, we are now here, we can go ahead, we can chuck it out, is actually a nice thing. But at that point, thank you all so much for being here, for watching. If you're new, feel free to hit the subscribe button, the like button, and leave a comment. Let me know. Builds the usual. I'd greatly appreciate all the suggestions. I mean, I do have a lot of rubbish at the moment, so going really for builds will be difficult. But yeah, at that point, thank you all so much for being here. And as always, play it nice and keep your claws retracted. Till the next time, everyone, have a good one.